All right, guys, and we are back day 5 on this renovation. But before I get started, I want to make a quick side note. We got a lot of contractors that are out doing a lot of different type of work. Like that house right there is getting the roof replaced on it. There's another house back here getting the roofing and siding replaced on it. So Ohio, we got hit with a hail and wind storm last month and did a lot of damage to a lot of different people's properties. So a lot of people are using their insurance to get their properties fixed, you know. And funny thing is, this particular house, it also sustained a little bit of mild damage, but when we went to make a claim on it, the insurance company, they did not want to spend one penny. So that's the thing that a lot of people don't think about when they're getting home insurance. Whenever you're getting home insurance, you always want, even if you got to pay a little bit more, you always want to go with a premium brand. Premium brand like Allstate, State Farm, Travelers, the list goes on. But whenever a lot of people get those discounted online insurance, or I don't want to name anybody because any of the bad ones, but there's some, you know, like the little lizard company. Yeah, some of these discount insurance, they don't want to take care of fixing customers' property when it's damaged. So we're still in the process of appealing that. We'll try to see if we can get a different insurance adjuster to come out here and give a second opinion, because there was some damage to the roof caps up there. So the roof caps had a little bit of damage, and we also had a little bit of damage over here on this siding, and there's a few more in the front, the loose siding. So it was a legitimate claim, but they came out and they had tight pockets. They didn't want to spend anything. But I'm going to be doing a video series on a house that I'm working on flipping after I finish this one. And it's my personal house. And I was actually able to, my house sustained a decent amount of damage. So I was able to get my insurance company to come out. They came out. I had insurance through Allstate. They came out very professional. I didn't have to go back and forth with them. They came out, they did an assessment of the property, they did an assessment of the damage, and they wrote a check. And you know, I'm a contractor, so that's gonna be, you know, money that I'll use to make my house look better, get it ready to be flipped. Actually, that was a kind of like a blessing in disguise. So, but anyway, as far as this property, what we're doing right now is finishing up the decking, coming along real well. So I've got a few more things to do to get this deck all the way done. And once that's done, I'm pretty much done out here. I just have to take the masking down and get started on the inside. Now there is a few things that I want to do if there's time, because we're trying to get this one on the market by this upcoming weekend. And today is Monday, so we still got like 5 days, but I gotta get all of the major stuff done first. And then once all the major stuff is done, I'm gonna circle back and do some of the detailed things I want to do if there's still time. Like I want to build a right here in the front. I want to, where the awning was, I want to build out a just something creative that look nice. Maybe wood or black or vinyl. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna figure out some kind of way to dress up this front entrance. It'll, you know, serve two purposes: dress up the front entrance and cover up where that awning used to be. Otherwise, I had to take the siding down, and you know, if it was at the bottom, it would be no big deal. But when it's up there like that, you have to take all of the previous siding down to fix that correctly. So we're gonna try to just figure out a way to dress up the door, and cover up where that awning was. I also want to build a handrail here in the front. I want to spray paint that door black, because I think it'll look better black than a tan. But it looks good now because it goes with the steps. And I also wanted to stain these steps opaque black, so it's black, but it looked like a smoky black. So I think it'll look real nice. And then a few other things. I wanted to seal up this driveway put some new sealer on the driveway, and the list goes on. There's a lot of things that I want to do, but once again, I got to get all this major stuff done and out of the way. And if there's still time and if there's still room in the budget, we're going to go ahead and take it to the next level. But the next thing I'm going to be doing is working on the inside. So I was able to pick up some mulch. I got all these different things here ready, so we can get ready to do the landscape. I'm probably going to have to get a little small dumpster to get rid of all of this stuff. That's the other thing. It's good to have connections whenever you doing this type of work, so you know who to call. I do have a company that has dumpsters at very reasonable prices, so I'm probably going to call them. So I got everything laid out here for the landscaping. We're going to put this mulch down, and I'm probably going to end up picking up a few shrubs or something, some type of, something to dress it up a little bit, some shrubs, or maybe use some flowers or something like that. So, but yeah, guys, just giving you a quick update what's going on. So like I say, next few days we'll be moving to the inside, and then we'll get everything done, and if there's time we'll come back and do some of those detailed things talked about earlier in the video. Hopefully there's time and room in the budget for that. We'll see. But if not, then we're just gonna get it done and get it sold, and I'll be moving on to the next project, which I'll cover a video series. This next project is a house that I'm personally flipping that I own, so that's gonna be pretty cool. I don't know if I said it earlier in the video, but I was able to get some insurance money, so that was a huge help. So I don't have to come out of my own pocket. I can do this renovation without having to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. So I'm very happy about that. So anyway, guys, just giving you a quick update, and I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next one.